How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you guys really enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, hit the bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future videos or streams here on the channel. If you guys would also please head over to Twitch. Follow me there at Douglas447. I stream at least once a week, whether it's for Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo, Destiny 2, of course, anything else you guys want me to stream over there. And if you guys have any movies or shows you guys want me to watch and review here on the channel, please let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, we're going to be talking about positives and negatives. I'm going to be jumbling it all into one amazing video, one wonderful video for you guys, explaining why It's a Wonderful Life is my favorite secondary Christmas movie of all time. Of course, my favorite movie for Christmas is The Polar Express. The second one is It's a Wonderful Life. And my third is, of course, The Little Drummer Boy. And my friends here, my Pikachu pals, wanted to say hello. And we all hope that you guys all had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you guys all stayed safe and didn't, cause too much trouble during Black Friday sales. And we also just wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And with that, let's dive right into the review of It's a Wonderful Life. Pikachu! Pikachu! So guys, we're going to be explaining, of course, why I like It's a Wonderful Life and why this movie not only is such a great Christmas movie, but it's such a good movie just in general, and why a movie from 1946 has still 50, 60, 70 years later, depending on the time you guys watch this video, why this movie is still a masterpiece. Why is this movie still talked about? Why is this movie still relevant today? Why does this movie still have an impact on society? No matter what goes on in our world through religion, politics, and culture, It's a Wonderful Life stays true. There's not a prequel, there's not a sequel, there's no TV show, there's no comics. This is a movie that is a one and done project. This is a PG rated film that's about 2 hours long. Yet it is able to feel like a 4-hour epic adventure. This movie, even though it's only about 2 hours long, it feels like a 4-hour journey. It feels like a Lord of the Rings. It feels like an Avatar. Yes, it doesn't seem high budget. Yes, it's black and white. And yes, it's very dated in that way. The technology aspect of It's a Wonderful Life definitely is dated. But the themes, the characters, the motivations, and the biggest thing that It's a Wonderful Life is trying to deliver are lessons and themes. It is trying to say something. And we don't get a lot of movies, unfortunately, in modern films that are able to do that. Yes, they give us the cancel culture. Yes, they give us the political agendas and the religious nonsense. And, depending on who you are, it will be religious nonsense to you, depending on the messaging. But this movie doesn't try to shove it down your throat. It's giving subtle hints. It's giving you, the audience member, to decide, is this good or bad? This film is fantastic. And another big reason is it's due to the characters. And the major character that is in this movie, George, going through a life-changing journey that we all can relate to. That is a big thing that a lot of other modern movies aren't able to convey to the audience members anymore. Generally speaking, you get all these characters and there's no way that you can connect to them. You're just like, oh, look, superhero. I wish I could be like them, but I know for a fact I'm just a mortal human being. I'll never be like that. But I have an aspiration, I have inspiration to be like that. But unfortunately, because there's a superhero, I'm not ever going to be a superhero. It won't happen. So there's no way to be able to connect in that sense. George is your average Joe. He works hard, he's got a family, he wants to commit suicide because he thinks his life is down and his life is garbage. So what ends up happening in this movie is something that we can relate to. We all can relate to George's past trauma, what's going on in his life at the moment, and his breaking point of him picking the red pill or the blue pill. He's going to have to pick a path. He's going to have to choose. And so George goes through this life-changing journey back in time, showing him and the audience members what his hometown would be like, generally speaking, and then there's some specific instances what the town would be like if George was not alive, if he was never born. What would the town be like? What would the world be like without George? What would it be like without his presence? And this is done, of course, through the help of the character, the angel Clarence. And so throughout this runtime, you're wondering this big question. This big question remains a constant in the back of your mind every single time you watch this movie. This is a timeless question that is going throughout your mind when you're watching this. And it doesn't matter how many times you watch this movie, this question still remains in the back of your mind. Is Clarence the Angel going to be able to convince George to return to his wonderful life, or will he go through with his suicide? If you guys haven't seen this movie for whatever reason, I don't want to go into too many character spoilers or plot spoilers. I don't want to ruin the ending. If you guys haven't, for whatever reason, seen this movie that's at least 60, 70 years old by the time you watch this video, watch this movie. It's a masterpiece. It's a epic movie. The acting and the directing and the dialogue are all top grade. They're all 100% well done. The film is heartwarming, and it does a fabulous job delivering the big theme that all people, doesn't matter who you are, all people have a purpose in life. You are here for a purpose. There is a reason for you being born. There is a reason for you existing. There is a purpose that you have in this life. And if you were not here, the world would be drastically different without you. Whether you're here to do good things or you're here to do bad things, you're here for a reason. And don't let anyone ever tell you differently. Now, let me state this in my video. I hope that the choices that you make are helpful and impactful and, prosper society. I hope that your choices help society and not try to bring it to a downfall. The movie focuses on you have a purpose in life. You have a reason in life. And it deals with suicide. And I'm going to dive into something a little personal for you guys. When I was younger, I considered it. I considered suicide. I didn't think I was worth anything. And then I had a gigantic life-changing experience. I don't want to dive into too many details in this video because this video will be way too long. But I had a life-changing experience, and it helped me turn my mind around mentally and physically. And I'm still here, obviously, and I'm grateful for that. So this movie personally hits me in the gut on an emotional, personal level. So when I say this movie delivers the whole you have a purpose in life, it really means something to me. And this movie, it's impactful. I can't. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to move on. The drama moments throughout the runtime add to the plot. The drama moments add to the characters. They give characters development, which is something that most modern films miss or they execute poorly. The movie's humor also fits into the film perfectly. The humor in this movie, it's great. It's inserted at proper times, and it's not overused, and it's not cringe like most jokes in the past decade that have been in certain movies. This movie is timeless. This is a timeless movie that mixes the themes of death, depression, despair, love, hope, and most importantly, of course, family. It blends all that perfectly, offering audience members and families a film that's going to survive. This film's never going to disappear. It's never going to die. This is a film that's going to survive for the ages. It's going to endure for decades into the future. This is a film that, if for whatever reason you guys haven't, this is a classical movie. Not only just for the Christmas holiday season, but as a movie in general. It's a film that's going to survive because of all the characters, all the plots, all the themes and lessons that are in this film. They have something that everybody can attach to. And of course, the biggest thing is the big life lesson, that you have a purpose in life. I can't stress that enough. Personally, I can't stress that enough. This is a must watch, a must own, and a must rewatch 100%. It's a Wonderful Life gets an amazing 10 out of 10 for sure. This film is epic, and I highly encourage you guys to check this movie out. Watch it. You're never going to be disappointed. Lastly, guys, I want to wrap this video up with something that I wanted to discuss with you guys differently. This is, of course, going to be for Star Wars. You guys know that I love my Star Wars. So in case you guys are wondering, this is Star Wars The Bad Batch, the complete first season. And as you guys can see, discs. So for anybody that is out there on the internet saying you can't get the Disney Plus shows on DVD, what's this then? Because I got this. So just to prove to you guys that you can actually buy Disney Plus shows on DVD. It's really hard and can be a little expensive, but it is humanly plausible to buy this stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching It's a Wonderful Life. This is something that was kind of emotional and hard for me to do. I appreciate you guys all watching. I hope you guys all had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Bye, guys.